Well, this time I have a CompactLogix PLC with a 4-channel analog input card, and connected to it I have two devices. One of them is the LM35, this device here that looks like a transistor, and this other device is black, shaped like an U, upside down. That's a thermistor, and that I got from a lithium battery pack from a cordless drill. They both temperature sensing devices. There's like different. This is a chip, and this here is a resistive transducer. And basically, they operate differently. This thermistor is set as a voltage divider. This is a 10 kilo ohm resistor, and this is a roughly 10 kilo ohm thermistor. The LM35 just gets power, 5 volts, and outputs signal that is I believe 0.10 millivolts per Celsius, so it's pretty linear in range. And on the PLC side, the output is connected through a resistor, output 0.1, I think, yeah, 0.1, output 1 on the output card, and goes to the solid-state relay that is turning on and off the hair dryer. They're set to low heat because I don't want to melt the wires insulation. So the PLC side, I have both. The math for the thermistor is a little more complicated. It uses a Steinhart equation and coefficients. So it's using logarithmic, and it's very more complicated. The formula for the LM35 is pretty straightforward. You get the raw value divided by the max, and then you multiply that by 5 volts, and then divided by the gradient, which is 0.10. So for the you can see both the temperature on the LM35 is 22-ish, and so it's a case for that. It's like 2 degrees off. Because I move it away, so I'm trying to get it close to each other. Yeah. So they're pretty close, roughly 1 or 2 degrees apart. And the PID block here, I'm gonna expand it here. I'm using the LM35 value, and the loop system is just proportional integral. I have the generic, conventional 1.0 for the proportional gain, and the integral gain is 0.2. That's the integral time. And the values update at a rate of, I believe, half a second, so 500 milliseconds, the cycle updates. And down below, because I have no proportional outputs, and my hair dryer is only on off, so I had to somehow convert that into time. So the output of the PID is divided by 10 and then multiplied by the preset of the timer. Timer is 5 seconds, and resets itself right here. And when the output is in the duty cycle on, the output will turn on. So right now the set point is lower than the sensor's temperature. It's 20. So also I have created a logger in Kepware. So I added the CompactLogix PLC, and there's a few tags for it, both temperature and set point. And let me show you the OPC Quick Client right here. So you can see the temperature and the set point, they're both readable on Kepware. And the logger is tied to a CompactLogix table that I created. And here I just truncated it because I just ran the experiment before that. The table is right now empty. There's no entries in it. I'm gonna start it. Yeah, no, okay. General. I'm gonna start it now. And going back to Ars Logix 5000. I'm gonna change the set point to 30. And I hope the hairdryer will turn on. And temperatures should rise really fast because it's very close to the hairdryer. So temperature got close to the set point, and it's starting to oscillate. I'm going now to increase the set point higher to 40. Now. And if I go back to MySQL console, you can see that it's now storing values into it. You can see already I just changed that to, it was turning 30 and it changed the set point to 40. So the logger in Kepware is logging values into my table. The logger is still running. And once it runs for a while, once it reaches the set point, I will leave it for a while. And again, I have my Python script and Visual Studio that uses both MySQL and Matplotlib and Pandas to generate this chart. Right, so this is how the chart looks like. I've been running it just now, so it pulled the values on the table, and it's this oscillation. Supposedly it's dealt with integral time, so it shouldn't oscillate this much. So the PID loop needs some tuning. So I could try and do tuning now, or I can change the set point, say, to 45 and see how that goes. Studio, let's see that. Yeah, I'm gonna close that. Close that. I'll let it run for a while. Again, if I check my table in MySQL, this table is longer. I already have the set point set to 45. Loop is trying to push its limits to 45. I don't know if it can reach it. It's struggling. Maybe if I change to high heat. There. The high heat got it really fast. The high heat setting really gets you there. So that's cheating, of course. It's louder. Gets you real fast. Yeah, let me see the table now. Yeah, a lot more values. Let's run that Python script again and see how the chart looks like. Yep, that was a huge rise here. Yeah. So I don't know, that's too much heat because my yeah, overshoot. So how's the thermistor doing? Yeah, 38. Yeah, let's just start to deviate. 45, 48. It's overshooting. So let's see how that looks like. Let's see that. Run again that script. Yeah, starting to oscillate. See that? So there you have it. Another PID experiment with whatever I have at hand. If you like it, and stay tuned for more.